Ariana, Keeper of the Scales. In the land of Kumush, before the Great War, Ariana's family lived happily in their small home just inside the city gates. They were Sehrli, the winged ones. Her father was a silversmith, the finest in the land. Sehrli were a beautiful people who lived peacefully and mostly kept to themselves. Many worked in the rich silver mines not far from the city. Because of his great skill, the emperor made him the keeper of the Yunxia, the one true weight. It was a great honor to be the keeper of the Yunxia. In many ways, Kumush's entire economy depended upon it. If it were lost, there would be no way of knowing the true value of anything. Anyone who wished to be a silversmith had to have their weights approved by Ariana's father. It was also his job to patrol the city and the surrounding towns, testing the weights of all the silversmiths to ensure they were doing business honestly. Her father must have sensed tragedy was around the corner. One day, he pulled her aside and told her if anything were to happen to him, she must keep the Yunxia safe. He also gave her a beautiful silver horn, shaped like a seashell. When blown, the clear, pure sound would cause any pure silver nearby to ring. When the army of Kogos-Pul attacked, they took the city by surprise. Many escaped, but sadly, Ariana's father and mother were killed. Before fleeing the city, she quickly retrieved her father's scales at the Yunxia. She fled into the woodlands nearby with the rest of the Sehrli. Ariana was overwhelmed with sadness for the loss of her family. She removed the silver horn from her belt, and with all of her being, forced a sound so sharp and strong that the mountains and valleys all around the land shook with its power and glory. After several days, a scout was sent back to the city. It appeared to be deserted. Cautiously, the Sehrli returned to the city. Many of the valuable items were gone, but the city itself was left standing. They reinforced the walls and kept watch, but it seemed the people of Kogos-Pul were gone for good. When the silver mines were reopened, it was discovered that one of the mines had collapsed. After reopening it, they found the entire army of Kogos-Pul dead in the mine. The people speculated that the army had been searching the mines for more treasure to take back to their land, when the mine collapsed from the piercing sound of Ariana's horn. Ariana was appointed keeper of the Yunxia. She took up where her father left off, ensuring that business was being done fairly and honestly. She used the horn her father gave her to test the purity of the silver that was being sold. Any who were found to be dishonest were reported to the king and executed. The Sehrli celebrated the return to honest trade. Ariana's legacy still lives on today. The purity of silver and honest trade is important in both our little community and our global community. Let's keep our business fair and honest.